All right, friends, let's get into this full moon in Aquarius reading. I'm super excited. One, because the full moon is coming on the 11th, and that is the same day that I am flying out for one of my biggest adventures ever. I am going to try to climb a mountain. It's been a big goal of mine forever, and for whatever reason, over the last few years, I've just been thrown off of that goal, and I just finally feel like, oh, finally, I'm getting to do it. So, wish me luck, and I'll wish you luck in your endeavors as well with this full moon in Aquarius. So let's go ahead really quickly and read about the full moon in Aquarius using our Moonology deck, Moonology Oracle Cards by Yasmin, Boland. This full moon in Aquarius, show the world the real you. And I see no greater way to do that than to start a journey of standing on top of a mountain, right? Great. All right. So let's go ahead and read this full moon in Aquarius. All right. This card brings the message from the cosmos that you need to detach a little from whatever situation you're asking about. Someone might be keeping you at arm's length now, but it's no bad thing. It's important for you to allow life to unfold and progress, even if change seems like a frightening prospect. If you've been holding yourself back from showing the world the real you, this card reminds you that your unique characteristics are what make you special. In a relationship, are you being too aloof or detached? Go ahead and be yourself in whatever is coming up for you. To attune to the moon, be aware of your feelings, but also be prepared to move on. Additional meanings for this card: don't lose the beauty and romance of life. You are too much in your head. Get into your heart. A friend needs you. Be there for them. A situation is going to take a very unexpected turn. The teaching. Every full moon is a time to release and let go, but the addition of Aquarian energy to the mix triples that message. Aquarius is the opposite of clingy, and pulling this card at any time suggests either you need to let go or someone is thinking they are the ones who need to let go, perhaps of you. What needs to go? What is the right thing to do? Whatever happens next could be highly unconventional or unexpected. All right. So I am going to, let's see, I want to prop this card up while I do this reading. So let's put this over here. Hopefully you all can still see that. Show the world the real you. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. You know what? Every single time I do this, I love these archetype cards. I really do. So I want to see. Let's go into it and find out what is it that we might be showing the world? What part of ourselves, right, are we possibly bringing forward to show the world on this full moon in Aquarius? What are we showing the world? All right. Spirit, what are we showing? Okay, wow. So we've got the offering and the shaman. We might be showing our true, we might be showing our spirituality to the world and kind of like giving some sort of public offering for that. And then we also have the fault line. Maybe we're even showing people that we're showing people about imperfections and how imperfections can sometimes be good. Then we've got the medallion at the bottom of the deck. I'll put these to the side here. And let's see, where is my book? Sorry, just looking for my book about my cards here. Where'd the book go? All right, let's work off of intuition. Let's just stay with the intuitive message then. So we've got the offering, the shaman, and the fault line, and then at the medallion here, The medallion I just kind of see as like an award. I just feel like that's our reward, actually, for being brave enough to show up and do this work. The fault line. Yeah, I really do see that's where a lot of this is understanding. There are parts of us that, like, even though the fault line is like the weakest part, there is some sort of a thing here of our spirituality and things that we've done over and over again in the past, kind of breaking through finally through this weak spot in ourselves. So there might be something, and this could be something that we're talking about in the full moon in Aquarius, is we're understanding this weak point, the thing we need to let go, right? This is where all of that comes shining through. It's that final wall that's breaking down. It's that final hold onto a situation. It's so interesting, full moon in Aquarius. Okay, let's get a reading going here. Okay, sorry, that's my fitness battery going off. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and start off with the Hermetic Tarot, mostly because I just feel like there's such depth to this deck. It just offers a different level than some of the other cards. And you know what? Let's just dive right into the depths. You know what I mean? Because Aquarius isn't afraid to let go, right? All right. Cool. Okay, Spirit. Can you tell us more about okay, we've got the Five of Cups in reverse. That's so interesting. This is about moving toward pleasure, a gain in pleasure. Okay, Spirit, can you give us another message, please? What's the rest of this message? Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is success, fulfilled success. This is by doing something. I just get this sense that by doing something differently, by approaching something from a different spiritual standpoint, there is some sort of release into the success. Now let's see what the rest of the story is, though. I don't want to speak too soon, but we've got something where it's like, okay, so the Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles upright. This is almost this energy of, it's again, this energy of letting go and moving into letting go and risking it all. Letting go and risking it all. That's the energy I feel in the Ace of Pentacles that came out and the Five of Pentacles came out together. What's at the bottom of the deck here? The Hierophant in reverse. Again, oh my gosh, there's just this really deep energy of spiritually letting go and moving into our own sense of spiritual understanding, and just it's just this release, right? It's this release from a release from even a contract or some sort of, and when I say contract, I mean on a spiritual level, but like it's a release in order to move forward into something that is even that is just for you, right? Here the Hierophant in reverse is described as the okay, please don't come at me if I pronounce this wrong, the magus of the eternal gods. And I just feel like there is it's just a change. It's just a change in the house of the gods. It's just a change in the house of the gods. It's not releasing oneself into this, how do I say this? Okay. It's not releasing the power of the gods, right? Or the energy of the gods. It's just saying, you know what? There is more to learn about the gods. And I'm willing to take that spiritual journey. I'm willing to do this. I'm willing to even step forward, release to do this. Okay. Wow. Wow, this is big energy. And I just, however this resonates for you, goodness gracious. All right, let's go ahead and pull, wow, I'm sorry, I'm just like really giddy right now with this energy. And there's almost even an excitement of being able to let go here, at least for me. But I will be honest, the way that my natal astrology chart is set up, I might as well be an Aquarius rising. So I have Uranus in my first house in my natal chart, which means change to me is always going to happen. Like, it's at this point, it's just like, okay, great, change, let's change. Okay, Spirit, can you clarify the Five of Cups, please, in reverse? Can you clarify the Five of Cups in reverse? Clarify the Five of Cups in reverse. Thank you. So this offering, the offering card is here. This is an actual, like, I'm letting go. It could even be letting go of loss, letting go of grief, letting go of the feeling that you are like tied down to something, or you have to hold on to something. And it really is like you're fully in your ability to move forward now. Spirit is saying you can move forward whenever you want. You don't have to hold on to this grief. You don't have to hold on to this hurt. You don't have to hold on to the past. In fact, I want you to make an offering of the past so that you can understand your full power and move forward. Now, the Seven of Pentacles here was right over the Shaman card. This is about success. This is and shamanism to me, okay, let's talk about a little bit about shamanism. Shamanism to me is really just getting into our natural sense of spirituality, and really convening on levels of, say levels, meditative levels, but we're also then with shamanism where it's meditative, but it's meditative with the addition of nature. We're actually seeing our place in the world. We're understanding our place. We're seeing and understanding our place in the world, and we're claiming that. So this Seven of Pentacles in reverse is success in claiming it's success in claiming your part of the world and claiming your part of the universe, which is honestly all of the universe, right? So let's see. Spirit, can you clarify the Seven of Pentacles? Wow. Yeah. Six of Cups. Six of Cups. Now, I will say, when we're looking at this card of the shaman, we're understanding how we can be compassionate as we claim that. And so we can be compassionate with our past as we also offer it up as an offering, things that we're letting go. We can be compassionate about our past versus being dismissive, I would say. Treating it as this is a thing that happened. And that's what the Six of Cups is all about. This is typically about memories or emotions of the past. It's like, look, we had something together, past self, past history, past relationships, any kind of like memories or things like that. But it's like, you know what? I'm easily letting go of this, but I'm doing it with kindness. I'm seeing it in a way. You can see where the boy is giving the cup to the young girl, and it has a flower in it, and it's like, hey, look, that the message here is I can treat my past with kindness and compassion, but I'm also teaching the past to come forward with me. So there is sort of like a teaching and healing energy in this. And now with the fault line card, we've got this sense of, we're giving it all up. We're making a sacrifice, moving away from the base of ourselves. We're unhooking ourselves from the base and just basically moving into this new air. You know, it's like people are like, oh, you're going out into the cold. We don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're doing. And it's like, I'm willing to risk that. I'm willing to risk it all. I'm willing to risk it all to go to and allow this weak spot of mine to now win over. So let's see. Spirit, can you clarify? Ooh, that just snuck out on the bottom. Death card, transformation. This is Scorpio energy. And again, the death card to me it's just all about transformation, but it's a deep transformation. It's going through this state of, it really is. If you look here, right, on the death card, you can see where death, you cannot bypass transformation by offering it riches or saying I'm this important person or I'm that important person. You cannot bypass death. You can't. And at the same way, you cannot bypass transformation by offering, basically by offering it something that it cannot use, right? Death is going to come after the weakest part of you. It wants you to sacrifice. It wants you to bring forward the thing that is blocking you from allowing this fault line to have its way. Like, if you keep trying to hide the weakest part of yourselves, that's the part that death wants. Death wants the weakest part of you. Death wants you to walk forward and offer up this weakness, and say, I'm willing to transform because this is the thing that I want so badly, but it is also the thing that is so weak. It is like knocking at the weak spot of me. At the bottom of the deck with the Hierophant, Page of Wands. This is about moving forward in an adventure, into something new, going to foreign lands, going to, being in different ideas, being in different spaces. But I don't even know what else to say here, but that is your reading for the full moon in Aquarius. It is time to make an offer, move into your sense of spirituality, and allow all that at that fault line, at that weak spot. If the part of you that is holding you back is, I have, and again, this is a general reading, please, use your discernment. This is more of on a spiritual level reading, but what Spirit is saying is the thing that is pressing up against the fault line, the thing that you are so desperately holding on to, the thing that you are terrified to share or terrified to say, or if you see it as like, this is the thing that is keeping me back from making this decision. You are externalizing or holding on to something that is not allowing you freedom. You have got to put that up on the altar for sacrifice. It's time to put all of that on the line and be transformed here. That's what the full moon in Aquarius is asking you, and I honestly believe that's what the energy of this week is asking you. It is time to let go into something completely new. Okay? Thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a wonderful week. I will see you hopefully in another couple weeks. Talk to you later. Bye.